Have you ever walked through your house and it just felt like something was quietly off? Not haunted, not dramatic, just like the air got heavier, like luck hasn't really shown up lately, like your money's working hard, but not getting anywhere. Now here's the twist. It might not be about what's wrong with your home. It might be about what's too perfect. In Feng Shui, the biggest blocks to energy aren't always the loud ones. Sometimes they're hiding in the clean corners, the stylish choices, even in that expensive vase you place to impress. And if those little things are quietly freezing your space, you could be unknowingly shutting the door on wealth, lucky flow, and quiet abundance. If this kind of wisdom speaks to you, if you've ever felt like you're doing everything to stay afloat, and it still isn't flowing, thank you for being here. Feel free to hit like, subscribe, or even drop a comment below. It helps YouTube know you're part of this quiet shift. Because this isn't about redecorating. This is about listening. Your home's been trying to say something. Let's walk through it together and see what it's really holding on to. Some spaces go quiet over time. Not the kind of quiet that brings peace. The kind that stops growing. And in Feng Shui, when a room stops growing, so does your energy. So does your luck. And your money starts fading. Before you even notice it slipping. There's always that one part of the house. It stays clean. It stays untouched. But for some reason, it doesn't feel alive. You don't sit there. You don't really use it. It's just there, like a frozen frame of a life you're no longer living. And at first, it's easy to ignore. You've got bills to pay, kids to feed. Life moves fast, but energy doesn't forget. That space becomes heavier, not with stuff, but with stillness. The kind of stillness that holds nothing. No flow, no welcome, no movement of chi. And if you've been wondering why your efforts aren't landing, why cash comes but doesn't stay, why luck keeps circling but never lands, sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's that quiet corner that stopped inviting life in a long time ago. In Feng Shui, Qi isn't a concept. It's a quiet visitor, and it only stays where it feels movement, warmth, and a sense of presence. That untouched spot in your house, whether it's a corner chair no one uses, a hallway with no light, or a space just for show, it becomes energetically stale. Qi starts avoiding it, and when energy avoids one spot, it starts to slow the flow everywhere else. That stillness seeps into your bank account, into the way opportunities knock, but don't come in. Energy doesn't respond to perfect. It responds to life. You might think it looks beautiful, but to energy, it's a do not enter sign. And money doesn't enter, where energy's been turned away. This mistake is born in seasons of quiet burnout. Not the kind that makes you collapse. The kind that makes you settle. Settle for keeping things the same. Settle for that room staying untouched. Settle for as long as nothing's broken, it's fine. But deep down, it doesn't feel fine. You've worked hard. You've shown up. You've done the right things. But you haven't felt alive in a while. And the house reflects that. It always does. That lifeless spot in your home feels like the tired spot in your chest, where hope used to be louder, where joy used to visit more often. It's like walking into a store where everything is in place, Perfect lighting, curated displays. But there's no music, no one behind the counter, no signs of actual people. It looks open, but it feels shut down. That's what this mistake creates. A part of your home that looks open to abundance, but sends the opposite message. No warmth. No signal that life is welcome here. Just a silent loop of nothing new. Science shows that our brains are wired to respond to gentle movement. Natural light, flowing air, even the sway of a plant. These cues tell the nervous system, this space is safe, it's alive, it's okay to relax. And when the body feels safe, it lets the mind open to growth, and the energy of abundance finds a home. But when a space feels frozen, like a waiting room no one calls from, it quietly signals, don't expect anything. And that message seeps into everything. From your spending patterns, to how new chances show up or don't. Don't start by redecorating. Start by reawakening. Pick that one spot that feels too quiet. Don't clean it. Interact with it. Place a lamp there and actually turn it on. Put a living plant and water it regularly. Even playing your favorite song in that corner once a day can shift the energy. Feng Shui isn't about things looking busy. It's about the space feeling wanted again. Movement, no matter how small, is how energy remembers to visit. And where energy flows, money doesn't hesitate to follow. You don't need to fix your whole home. You just need to notice where life stopped flowing. The two quiet zones, the corners that feel a little dim, the chairs no one chooses to sit in. Walk slower. Feel with your body, not just your eyes. Touch the space. Talk to it if you need to. Let it know you're still here, and you're ready for lucky flow to return. Because when chi feels seen again, so does your future. And hey, if you find yourself standing in that forgotten corner, holding a mug of tea, and not knowing what to do next, you're already doing the work. Sometimes, all Feng Shui needs is a moment of your real attention. Not everything that looks good feels good. And not everything beautiful helps your energy grow. In Feng Shui, even the most picture-perfect space can quietly block wealth if it's only designed to impress, not to live in. At some point, most people start decorating for others, for how it looks in a photo, for how it should feel. But something starts to shift. When you walk into a room that's beautiful, but makes you want to tiptoe, there's no mess, no life, no sound, just stillness disguised as elegance. And that stillness starts folding into your mood. You stop reaching for new things. You start overthinking money decisions. You hold your breath in your own home. And over time, your energy begins to match the room. Quiet, stiff, and not really sure where to move. Feng Shui isn't anti-beauty. It's just not fooled by it. When a space is filled with things that are nice to look at, but don't invite interaction, energy can't settle in. Decor that's too polished. Rooms for guests only. Furniture you're scared to touch. These things freeze the chi. Instead of letting it breathe, energy responds to movement, to welcome, to lived-in signals. If the vibe of a room says, don't touch, then energy won't either. And if energy doesn't settle, money won't stick around. This one comes from a need to control, to prove we've got it together, to keep things from going wrong. But here's the thing. There's a difference between control and connection. Sometimes that perfect shelf or color-matched throw pillow isn't about beauty. It's about safety. And slowly your home stops being a place to be real. It becomes a stage. A place you perform having it all together, while your energy quietly folds in on itself. Imagine being invited to a party, but the room is so perfectly styled, you're scared to sit down. That's how money energy feels. When your space is curated, but cold. The lights are right. The colors flow. But there's no warmth. No invitation to belong. And wealth never feels welcome, where nothing feels real. Psychologists call it aesthetic stress. When everything's so coordinated that it puts pressure on your nervous system. Your body wants comfort, not performance. When a space feels too designed to touch, your brain goes into a soft alert mode. You sit straighter, you fidget more. You don't feel free. And when your energy's not free, you hesitate. With decisions, with action, even with spending. And just like that, your money flow slows down. Not because of how much you have, but how blocked you feel from using it. Pick one spot in your home that feels too perfect and break the stage. Add something real. A book you're actually reading. A soft blanket you actually use. A coffee mug with a chip in it, but the best handle in the world. Feng Shui isn't about impressing. It's about inviting. Let your space look like someone's living in it, not performing in it. That's where energy finds its way back in. Beauty can carry energy, but only if it lets life in. The more just for show your space becomes, the more you tell your home, this isn't for me, it's for someone else. But you live here. You build your future here. You hold your rest and your dreams here. Let that show. Let your home be beautiful and breathing. Soft edges. Real sounds. Movement. A little clutter that makes sense. Because Lucky Flow doesn't need a magazine cover. It needs signs of life. And if you've got a room that's too pretty to sit in, maybe it's time to throw a sweater over that chair, drop a snack on the coffee table, and let life mess things up a little. Chi loves that kind of mess. If this is quietly echoing something in your own home, you're not alone. These are the kinds of feng shui shifts we rarely talk about, but they change everything. If this hit a nerve or made you smile, hit like, subscribe, or share a story in the comments below. YouTube will know you're part of this quiet shift too. There's a kind of silence that doesn't come from lack of sound. It comes from a space where nothing has heart. In feng shui, when your home stops holding feeling, money stops holding direction, and energy starts floating without a place to land. You walk past it every day. That shelf, that dresser, that perfectly styled surface. Each item in place, each candle unlit, each photo frame untouched. It doesn't feel messy. It doesn't feel wrong. It just feels emotionally flat. No story, no movement, no reason to stop and stay. And strangely, neither does your money. There's no fire, no joy, no invitation. And somehow that's exactly how your life's been feeling lately. Like the spark's been turned down and no one noticed. Like lucky flow keeps brushing past but never settling in. In Feng Shui, shelves aren't just storage. They're altars of meaning. Each item speaks. Each surface either says, "I'm here, I matter, I hold purpose," or whispers, "I'm just here to take up space." When a shelf holds no warmth, no story, no interaction, it becomes a dead zone. Qi passes over it, like air skimming glass. No connection, no reason to stay. Energy is relational. It needs to feel something. A smile, a memory, a scent, a purpose. Without it, the energy drifts, and wealth doesn't land where the energy won't root. This mistake happens slowly. It comes from good intentions, trying to keep things neat, styled, organized. But one day, the space you once loved turns into a visual checklist. No more meaning, just maintenance. And that reflects your inner story. You're still showing up, still doing the things, but the heart's gone a little quiet. It's the slow disconnection between who you are and what surrounds you. When your shelf stops reflecting your life starts mirroring that emptiness back. It's like scrolling through a social media feed where every post is beautiful, but none of them feel like people you know. Your shelf becomes that feed, curated, nice, but cold. There's nothing for energy to hold on to, nothing to relate to. No soul, no scent, no warmth. And just like we skip past empty beauty online, Qi does the same in your home. Our brain is wired to seek emotional resonance. When we see objects that hold personal meaning, photos that bring back real memories, gifts from someone we love, even that weird rock you picked up on a hike, your body relaxes. That sense of comfort boosts clarity, confidence, and decision-making. But when a space feels emotionally sterile, your nervous system disengages. You start zoning out. You feel uninspired. You make safe choices, and money doesn't grow in safe loops. Lucky flow comes through energy that's alive, personal, and emotionally connected. Pick one shelf, just one, and give it a job. Let it hold something real. A letter, a memory, a scent. Something you'd miss if it disappeared. Replace one pretty but empty item with something that means something, even if it's messy, even if it doesn't match. That's where Qi lands. That's where money feels welcome. That's where flow starts again. Not every shelf needs to look perfect, but every shelf should feel like you. Feng Shui is not about appearance. It's about alignment. Energy doesn't flow through perfect pictures. It flows through real presence. Items with life. Corners with soul. Moments that still breathe. You don't need a full makeover. You just need to bring one small heartbeat back into the stillness. Because when energy feels love, it brings luck with it. And when luck lands, money doesn't wander far behind. And if all else fails, put a cookie on that shelf. Seriously, see how long it lasts. Qi loves snacks too. Not all beauty brings energy. Some just mimic it. And in Feng Shui, when something looks fresh but holds no life, it starts draining your luck faster than you realize. You walk past it every day. A vase of flowers that never wilts. A bowl of lemons that never rots. A plant that stays green. No matter the season. From a distance, it looks comforting. Clean, pretty, safe. But something about it feels frozen. No water, no scent, no story. Just stillness in disguise. And over time, the space around it starts matching that stillness. No shift, no breeze. Just quiet air pretending to move. And strangely, that's when things in life feel like they're almost working. But not quite. Money shows up, but disappears before it settles. You take steps, but they lead nowhere. That's not bad luck. That's blocked qi, hiding in beautiful disguise. In Feng Shui, fresh means alive, not looks alive. Is alive. Real energy needs breath, moisture, scent, movement. Even a single leaf turning towards sunlight tells qi, yes, this space is growing. But artificial freshness, plastic flowers, fake plants, untouched bowls, create a feedback loop of stillness. They don't invite energy, they simulate it. And qi doesn't stay where it's being tricked. It moves around, or worse, gets bored. And when energy starts drifting, so does your wealth, so does your clarity, so does your luck. Because fake life creates fake flow, and money doesn't follow make-believe. This is the phase when people feel disconnected, but can't explain why. Everything looks fine. Nothing's technically wrong, but life feels like it's running on mute. There's food in the fridge, but meals don't feel nourishing. There's money coming in, but it's gone too quickly. There's a schedule, but no rhythm. It's emotional flatline. And the space mirrors that. You've decorated survival. You've styled numbness. And that fake flower on the kitchen counter becomes a quiet symbol of how tired your spirit's been. It's like sleeping in a hotel room with a view of a beautiful garden, but the window's sealed shut. You see green, you see light, but there's no scent, no sound, no warmth from the outside air. And that's what these fresh-looking decorations do. They block your senses, while convincing you they're helping. But there's no breath, no pulse, no qi. Studies show that sensory interaction is a major part of emotional well-being. Things you can touch, smell, water, move, they help regulate stress and bring your nervous system back into balance. But objects that offer visual stimulation only, with no texture, no smell, no change, can actually increase emotional fatigue. Because your brain keeps expecting interaction that never comes. And that subtle drain is how energy gets tired without you ever noticing. Start small. Remove one thing that pretends to be fresh. Replace it with something that has breath. A real plant, even a small one. A bowl of water with citrus slices. Fresh herbs in a jar on the windowsill. Or just open the window next to that space once a day. Let qi know something here is real. Alive, present. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be honest. There's nothing wrong with liking beauty, but beauty without breath becomes a soft wall against abundance. Feng Shui isn't asking you to throw everything out. It's asking you to notice what still lives in your space and what's just pretending. Let your home have edges that breathe. Let your kitchen smell like life. Let your corners feel like now, not frozen snapshots of what once was. Because lucky flow doesn't follow silence. It follows spirit. It follows movement. It follows something as small as water meeting leaf. And if you're worried your plants keep dying, it's okay. Even the chi appreciates the effort. Better a wilted basil than a perfect plastic fern with no soul. Some spaces look calm, but carry the feeling of something missing. Not because of clutter, but because there's no trace of living. In Feng Shui, when a home becomes too clean of energy, wealth doesn't feel invited. It feels erased. The floor shines. The counters sparkle. Nothing is out of place. But for some reason, it doesn't feel like home. There's no scent in the air. No sound of anything in motion. Not even a shadow on the wall that reminds you someone lives here. Just stillness. So clean it almost feels sterile. And when the energy gets that quiet, cash stops flowing. Luck gets confused. Opportunities show up, but they don't knock. They just pass. Because energy doesn't linger, where nothing leaves a mark. Feng Shui thrives on traces of life. Not chaos, not clutter, just signs that the house has a pulse. When a space is too clean, too wiped, too polished, it creates what's called ghost flow. Energy enters, but finds no anchors. There's nothing to catch chi, nothing to hold it, nothing to signal that something real is happening here. Chi drifts, then vanishes. And when chi vanishes, money has no reason to land. Wealth needs rhythm. Lucky flow needs friction. Without it, everything becomes invisible. This mistake is born from burnout dressed as control, from cleaning as a coping tool, from trying to feel on top of it all by keeping everything wiped away. It comes from grief, from fatigue, from trying to erase chaos by erasing everything else with it. But eventually, you erase presence too. The home stops smelling like dinner. The surfaces stop carrying memory. And the person living there starts to feel like they're floating through something beautiful, but hollow. That's not peace. That's the quiet of energy that no longer knows where to land. It's like visiting a staged house. For sale. Everything's styled, but nothing feels personal. You can't tell if a family ever lived there. You can't feel warmth. You can't even tell what direction sunlight usually comes from. It's beautiful, but also forgotten. And when your house starts to feel like that, chi leaves. And so does your connection to cash, opportunity, and wealth momentum. Neuroscience shows that the senses need stimulation to build memory and direction. Scent, light, sound, even texture. These are signals that help your brain orient itself, feel rooted, and plan clearly. But when those inputs vanish, your nervous system shifts to passive mode. Your focus drifts. Decision-making slows. You become reactive instead of magnetic. Money flow requires intention. And you can't hold intention in a house that feels like a showroom. Let your home show signs of life again. Don't worry about mess. Focus on motion. Light a candle you actually like. Let laundry sit out for an afternoon. Play music in the background. Without turning it off immediately, hang a scarf on the back of a chair. Leave a book open. Let the kitchen smell like garlic, not lemon cleaner. Feng Shui doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for permission, for life to show up. If your home is too quiet to feel real, it's time to change the soundtrack. Not with noise, but with life. Energy doesn't want perfect. It wants pulse. Money doesn't seek polished. It seeks flow. Let the space carry you, not erase you. Let lucky flow recognize you again. Through warmth, through movement, through the magic of something as small as socks not put away because someone was laughing too hard to care. And hey, if your house smells like toast, garlic, laundry, and life, congrats. That's premium feng shui. Your space doesn't need to be spotless. It needs to be yours. Maybe your home isn't broken. Maybe it's just been waiting for you to walk a little slower, to notice the places you pass too quickly, to breathe in what's still breathing with you. Every space has a rhythm. Sometimes it just gets buried under stillness that looks like calm, but once you shift it, even just a little, you'll start to feel lucky flow waking up again. You don't need a full makeover. You don't need to be a feng shui expert. You just need to listen to what your space has been whispering all along. If this journey stirred something, even quietly, I'd love for you to stick around. Hit like, subscribe, or drop a thought in the comments about where your home might want to breathe again. Because this shift, it's small, but it's powerful, and we're just getting started. See you in the next video, right here on Wisdom of Feng Shui. Your space speaks. Wisdom listens.